What up, everyone? Welcome to StackBMX.com's YouTube channel. Today we're doing an explain and review on the Puff BMX Las Vegas Raiders sprocket. Check out these bad boys. These things are super dope. I'm going to tell you everything about these sprockets, from do they fit your bike all the way up to how they're made. So yeah, let's get to it. These things are pretty cool. I don't know if you've seen them, but let me see if I can throw one of these right here so you could glance at it. So yeah, these bad boys, they come in two different sizes, and we do not sell them out online at the moment, but if you DM us or something like that, maybe we could hook you up with one of them. But if you're interested in these, you can find these in our my showroom, Can't Stop LA. I'm starting to take appointments, so if you want to check out these sprockets in person, you can come here, set up an appointment with me. Simply go to this link here, follow the link below, click that link, set up an appointment with me. You can check out these, plus a ton of other parts, you know what I mean, from different seats to rims, other parts that we'll be starting to put in here. But to be able to let you touch them, feel them, lick them, pretty much do anything you want with it, and basically check them out. But yeah, that service we're offering you so that you can have I just say one-on-one personal discussion with me with no interruptions, and just basically tell you all the in and outs to help you make the best purchase for yourself. So let's get to these sprockets. These things are dope because they're obviously Raiders. So me being a Raiders fan, I definitely had to pick up these sprockets from them. They did some SF ones, which are really dope, and I really like those. So when you produce these ones, definitely had a couple of them to either put on my bikes or to sell them to you guys. So let's start it off. Does these sprockets fit your bike? First off, I would check to see how many teeth you have on your sprocket. So if you have 33 or 36, these sprockets should fit your bike, but there's other couple things that you gotta know. The other thing is that these things are milled out to 22 millimeter board. So if you have an aftermarket crank setup that's a higher end with a 22 millimeter spindle on there, this sprocket will simply slide it onto your cranks, which I'll be straight up with you, a lot of people will not have that size. If you don't, we have spacers, and we could sell you the spacers as well. So make it fit the smaller sizes, which is a 19 millimeter spindle if you need the 19 millimeter one. 19 millimeter is going to be on most stock bikes. The Big Rippers, the Goons, Sunday High C, Colt Devotion, Big Flyer, almost all the other bikes, Haro, I mean, tons of them. So that's what's gonna fit these. The next thing is that, what was I gonna say? Sorry, my bad. So yeah, these are 22, then the 19 will fit these, and these are bolt driven, so it has a single bolt here. These sprockets are relatively light. They have a lot of cutouts. Notice how they have the Raider Shield logo cut out right here. Looks really, really dope. These sprockets are a little bit bigger than 5 millimeters. Look about 6 or 7 millimeters thick. They have pretty thick teeth on it. Check it out. It looks like a 330 seconds chain should fit on there, no problem. So 330 seconds or an 8-inch chain will fit on here, no problem. So you should be good with that. Another thing that I noticed is that on the back side, it's a little bit thicker. The teeth are offset slightly, so that's pretty cool. It's also got a Puff logo on the back right here. And another thing that I noticed is that it's got different numbers actually engraved on it. So there's a number 5, this is a 16, and the one up here is the 15. So that's pretty cool on there. Sprocket being relatively thick, I think that adds a lot of strength to it. Then you flip it over here, notice it has a thicker ring on here, and it's actually recessed a lot more on the inside. Having that little I-beam effect right here allows the sprocket to be a lot stronger, stay straighter. So I think that was a great design on their part. Next thing, you go into the middle, and I've seen a big problem with a lot of sprockets going onto crank arms is that this isn't flush or has something that's hitting it. This one's perfectly flush, so it'll mount onto any style crank and not wobble or sit crooked or anything like that. Cool thing is that it's got a little Raider right here. You can see his head and his face and stuff like that. It is a little weird because you can't see anything else. Can you see my face maybe in there? Maybe use my face for the Raider guy. But when the crank arms go on here, I don't think you're going to see very much of that. So that's kind of a minus on there. Might have been rad if maybe on the side right here had his face there, or on this side possibly just so you could see it more. Another thing that I noticed is that it has another engraving. Up here, Oakland. Up here, Vegas, Los Angeles has a Raider graphic here. These things are pretty dope. They're relatively expensive because they're almost like a one-off. I believe only 33 of these things were made. So it's super dope that you can get a limited edition run. You're not going to see these on all style bicycles, but that's it. Well, actually, another thing is that these are made out of 6061 aluminum. They're machined down and then they're high polished. Look at how shiny those things are. Shiny, 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 shiny. So if you're looking for a sprocket that's super shiny, pick up one of these Puff BMX sprockets from us. Set up an appointment with me. Hope you guys like this explain and review. Have a great day. We'll see you next time. Peace out.